bruh, bruh. Yo, and the same thing back. Look. No man, it's a crime. It's a crime to look this good. A crime. It's a crime. Hey guys, welcome back to the Bible channel. If it's your first time here, welcome, and don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Today is a bit of a chit chat while I do this gorgeous face of mine. This face was inspired by Beats by Deb. I think I follow her on YouTube as well, but I haven't seen her upload as much. But this video is on TikTok. I will link it below, and basically she has like a flawless base foundation routine which I absolutely love. This is the second time I do it, and my goodness, look at me, stunning, absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful, absolutely. So today's video is a chit chat, and in the video I touch on like just a few things that I'm really struggling with, or that I've struggled with like this past month or so, or like a few weeks. And basically I touch on a bit about like jealousy, struggling with social media, and like I touch on a bit of failure as well, which is like a bit of a touchy subject for me, but I like to talk about it, and hopefully you know, it reaches the people it's supposed to reach. And I also give like a little you can do it kind of chat, you know, you can do it. But yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get into it. Today's video, yeah, we just finna talk, girl. We just finna talk, because I haven't been doing okay. I haven't been doing well. This is all at one layer. Yeah, I just haven't. So I'm gonna do a chit chat, get ready with me while I do my makeup. I just felt like doing my makeup. It's like kind of like an overcast, gloomy-ish day in Johannesburg. So I just thought, you know what? Let me make myself happy. And if I look down, I'm looking at my mirror. Don't mind my brows. I just decided to do my brows first before I come on camera. Also, my brows are cousins. They are not sisters, they are not twins. So that's all I must say. But yo, they're looking back. They are looking absolutely back. My goodness, especially this one is doing a lot. But anyway guys, just fix up the front here. I think that's the issue. But yeah guys, how have you guys been? How are you doing? I'm going to start off. There's this the makeup routine I'm doing is by Beats by, what's her name? Beats by Deb. She's like a good makeup artist. She has her own like makeup line and everything, and basically I'm just gonna be using her flawless like routine, yeah, flawless foundation routine to do my makeup today, because I used it once and I think I looked really good. Looked stunning. So that's what I'm doing today. Where's my mirror? So today guys, I haven't been grand. Like, I really have not been grand, and mostly because I've just been feeling like overwhelmed. I don't even know if it's overwhelmed in like a good way, but I'm just overwhelmed, right? And I've been on a like Twitter break, right? And I took the break because I just felt like overwhelmed and it doesn't get my eye, and not focused. And yeah, like I just also wanted quiet time in my mind, because I don't know if that happens to you, but when I'm on Twitter, right, like I'm constantly tweeting into the void, and I'm reading other people's thoughts, and then I feel like those people's thoughts are like influencing my thoughts, and then I'm seeing people like living their best life, and I just get really overwhelmed, right? And these past 2 weeks, granted I was PMSing, which is also part like another pandemic on its own. Like I was PMSing, and I was just like feeling I was in my feelings basically, very much in my feelings, very much just like overwhelmed with like life. Like ngapha I'm out here trying to be a content creator, keep up to date with the stuff that I'm doing, and like akuhlangani guys, like I was just so tired, so emotional, and I'm like, "Ah, you know what, I've been off Twitter for like a month and a half, let me log on and go back." Worst mistake of my life, like absolutely the worst mistake. Like, first of all, nah, the thing about Twitter is I like to tweet, guys. I like to tweet, and I was like, I'm in my feelings, I'm feeling like so moody. Let me just go on Twitter, let me have a laugh, and then let's see how I feel afterwards. And granted, oh no, it's like cakey there, but it's fine. Granted, I went on Twitter, had myself a good laugh. I feel like I have lighter concealer and I don't know where it is, but it's fine. And I was like on Twitter, like laughing and all of that, right? But then also like a lot of like loneliness started to set in, and I was like, what's this? You know, what is this? What's going on? Like, why all of a sudden like I'm being hit with loneliness? Granted, PMS will bring about like bouts of loneliness for me, but I can recognize that like it's hormonal. But just because I recognize that it's hormonal doesn't make it any much easier. And now I'm like lonely, and I'm like, okay, loneliness, my old friend, utini wena, like, what's up boo? What's popping? So this week also I've just been dealing with a lot of like just being overwhelmed with YouTube. I'm also trying to like be on Instagram and post more on my main feed because I'm always posting on my stories, and I'm kind of just overwhelmed with Instagram content because I just feel like it needs to be aesthetic, it needs to like it needs to fit, you know, it needs to look like aesthetic, it just needs to pop, you know, it needs to look grand. I'm like, okay, I've made this commitment, I'm going to stick. Oh, let me use this brush because wow, I've made this commitment, I'm going to stick to it, right? No matter what, I'm just going to stick to it because this is something I like really just want to flourish and do. Okay, life goes on now, but also it just also feels, what is going on? Oh, every time I do my makeup on camera, it just wants to flop. Like, it wants to flop. I'm really trying here. Like, I'm trying my best to just do my makeup well, and it wants to flop on me. Okay, so there I am, trying to make things like pop. I'm worried about this. Trying to make things pop on my Instagram as well, trying to get my UGC content together, and it's overwhelming me. It's giving me a lost, like, in fact, a lost. I don't want to lie. You know, when it feels like the pressure is getting worse and worse. That's what it was feeling like, and I was like, okay, let me calm down, regroup, and see, because for me right now the easiest thing is YouTube, right? So I'm like, let me focus on YouTube, because YouTube seems to be like something that I'm settling into like a good ease, you know, because also I have like a set out plan for it. I know I need to vlog, I know I need to do like these chit chats, and I know, yeah, I just know. where I'm at, right, with YouTube. I get, let's concentrate on the things I can control. So all this time I've been on Twitter, you know, and you know, just interacting with people, tweeting. Yes, I know I look crazy right now, but I just am really enjoying being on Twitter. But then I'm noticing that there's just like an element of like jealousy that's creeping in, you know, and I'm like, jealousy, where's this coming from, right? And when I start to feel like bouts of jealousy, I like to sit and question that. I like to sit and analyze, okay, why am I feeling jealous and all of that. And yesterday I sat and I was just like, you know what, on my Twitter close friends, I sent a message out and I was just like, listen, glitter on my face, sorry. I was like, I don't think it's healthy for me to be here right now at the moment. Mentally, Twitter just isn't doing enough or it for me. Like right now, the space isn't it for me and I need to figure out why. And I figured out why. I think that because my whole life I have just tried to, I mix foundations. Because my whole life I have just fought so hard, you know, to kind of like, I've just fought, you know, and I'm a person who's well acquainted with failure, you know, and just not doing well or having to try again, and that's just kind of just been like my journey, you know. Like I do things and I feel like, ugh, or like I really try but then I don't excel at them, and it makes me kind of feel really overwhelmed, like just really overwhelmed with life and my direction. And it's tough when you look at your peers and you're seeing them like kind of do well, I guess. When will I get there, you know? And then you're on social media and you're seeing people sharing like the final product of all the effort that they've thrown in to their lives, and like you don't see the whole process, but like you're still like, oh, you know, when will I get there? And I think that's what was like eating me up, because I was just like I was being firstly hard on myself because I'm really, I just feel like I'm really struggling at the moment, especially with like direction and where my future should go. Yeah, like I'm really just struggling with that at the moment. And I think being on Twitter, even, yeah, it was really just, in fact, I lost Twitter. Like, there's no other way of putting it. Like, it's just full blown alostro. That was just a bit much for me, and I recognized that, you know what, I need to take a break off of the apps and I need to just focus on myself and what I've been doing, and I will be in like a happier space, I guess. Also, I just love how quick this routine is. I mean, I've been recording for like 15 minutes. 15 minutes, and this is where we are at. I just wanted to say that jealousy is a normal like bout of like emotion to feel. It is normal to feel like, oh my word, when will I get there? I feel so behind, wara, all these things, right? But just put in the work, just do it, just get there, and you will see the results. Literally you will see the results, and you will be so glad and happy that actually you put in the effort. It isn't always easy, especially when you don't actually know what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to pursue. But once you are in it, things will go okay, man. Like right now I'm still struggling, and I'm not in like a emotional or mental capacity. Mentally it's just a game of gymnastics. It's a game of like fighting with myself and letting myself know that I will get to where I need to be or where I want to be. Mental health or always mental health, but like I refuse to just let myself sit in like all these feelings where I don't feel worthy or worth it or capable of like pursuing the things that I want from myself, you know. It's just not worth it. Like I just have to sit and I have to do the work, and I have to recognize and give myself the grace. At the end of the day, it is up to me. Like no one is coming to help me, no one is coming to save me, and I need to give myself the grace, guys, to know that wherever I want to go, I will get there. Like I will literally get there, and it will be good, it will be glorious, and I will be so happy and fulfilled because I went and I just faced my front. I looked at my life and I said, this is what I need to do. These are the things that need to make me happy. I don't need to please anyone. You don't need to please anyone but yourself and God. Like, and pleasing God is pleasing yourself, guys. Like really, it's tough, but legit, that's what it is. It sounds easy, but it isn't, because at the end of the day, you are human. Your human emotions are definitely gonna sneak up on you. Like your human emotions are definitely just going to come at you osanaga, you know, that oh my goodness, the spirit of comparison, just overall the spirit of like not being sure that you're on the right path. And the funny thing with me is like I find myself like when I do get jealous, it's of people's accomplishments and in their path, and wondering when I'll get there. But in reality, I don't want none of those things. I don't want a job, I don't want a 9 to 5, I don't want to live the way I've been living, waking up every day to go to work. That's not the life I want to live. It really isn't. And it's so funny when I see people achieving those type of things and excelling in those type of things, I get upset, because that's my conditioning. That's how I've been conditioned to think I want those things, when in fact I don't give two shits. I don't give two shits about those things. And overall, this makeup I'm eating, overall it's just been really nice to center myself back and say, listen, I can see that this person and that person are doing like these things, but you don't even want them, babe. It's okay to feel some type of way about all these other things, but also bring yourself back and recognize that your path is a different one, and focus on that. Focus on just being that version of myself, you know, and focus on the success in those areas of my life. I just have to be happy with me, and also just be gentle and kind with me in the process. So yeah. Hey guys, this life, it will take you, it will pull you in different directions. If you aren't sure of yourself, if you aren't sure of your own personal path that you want to take, and if you aren't strong-willed enough to push through and just believe and stick to your guns, you know, stick to your guns. That's all I'm gonna say. Definitely stick to your guns, because it's so easy to get taken up in like what you think you should want for yourself and for your life, and it's so easy to look to others to tell you what they think you should do. And for me, that was so easy to get caught up in, you know. But then I realized that the next person doesn't really have my best interests at heart, or if they do, they don't know me really, you know. And it's up to me to find myself and just be a person who is intentional about living a life that's true to me, living a life where I'm not interested in being dishonest about how I show up in my life, because yo, that has taken me back, yo. And the thing is, when you start being honest about who you are and yourself, it upsets people. It really upsets people. But at the end of the day, who is happy? You are. And that's all that counts, really. Abanye bazobona. We are here to help each other, definitely. I 100% believe in like being here for each other and helping each other out, but don't try to talk someone out of like their purpose and the things they want to do. And if a person comes to you and they are open and honest about the type of life they want to lead, they're trusting you enough to say, oh, this is what I want to do with my life, or I don't know what I want to do with my life, and certain things are hurting me and I don't know what to do with that. The next person should also give you the kindness and grace, you know. People shouldn't scare you. And that's why I've stopped talking. That's why I've stopped talking to people. Because you share your stuff with people and then people project their own fears onto you. Next thing, those things are your fears. Nobody has time for that. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Push through and trust and believe in yourself. Because no one else is going to. No one else is going to trust and believe in you like you trust and believe in yourself. And that, children, is my ngonzo. It's my preach for the day. That's all I'm gonna say for the day. Okay, I'm just gonna finish up my makeup. I'm gonna time lapse this part and then I will come back at the end. So this is like the final look. I think I look absolutely stunning, absolutely amazing. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you took away something from the video. I think I had a few valuable things to say. Well, to me it was valuable. I had to remind myself of who I am, you know. But yeah, guys, I hope you comment, I hope you like, I hope you share the video, I hope you like the video, and I hope you are subscribed at the end of this video if you aren't already. Thank you always for tuning in, for just listening to me babble, watching me just go about my life, you know, go about trying to figure things out. But yeah, guys, I'll check you in my next video, and peace.